Living in the Hills contributor and author. He's a great writer. Kristin Tate, your reaction to this, Kristin? Great to see you.
Great to be with you, Liz. Bernie's rallying cry against the 1% is flagrantly hypocritical given that he's a member of its ranks. The socialist and his wife are worth around $2 million and they own 3 homes, one of which is a $600,000 lakefront house, another of which is a row house in Washington, D.C., just steps from the Capitol. Now, there's nothing wrong with being wealthy or accumulating money. I mean, that's part of the American dream, but it sure does make Bernie look like a phony while he constantly rails against millionaires and billionaires, while he himself is raking in millions largely off the backs of taxpayers. So I'm not surprised that this is the reaction we're seeing from millennials when they learn the facts.
You know, it's so millennials waking up, millennials kind of getting woke to Bernie Sanders, Kristin, right?
Exactly right. And by the way, Liz, at the same time, the Sanders only paid an effective tax rate of 26% last year. That's far lower than the top income tax bracket of 37%. But he wants to raise taxes on all of us, including millennials, to pay for his socialist dreams. His health care plan would cost $32 trillion. That's going to require tax hikes across the board,
including the middle and lower income brackets. The question is, why isn't Bernie paying more now, paying 50%? That's what Fox News' Martha McCallum and Brett Baer asked him. You know what's really interesting, Kristin, quickly? Bernie Sanders talks about income inequality, right? But the data that he uses sets aside all the government programs that the hard left wants. Right? The data that he uses, the number of the facts that he uses, does not include Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps, all of it. He sets aside all the government programs that the hard left wants to fix income inequality, but then doesn't acknowledge it, Kristin, right?
It's exactly right. And I also think it's important for millennials to know that the Sanders only paid 3.4% of their wealth last year, or their earnings, in charity. So this is a man who says he's so concerned about income inequality and caring for the poor, but he just wants to do that using other people's money, working people's money in the private sector. He has no interest, clearly, in taking his own assets and wealth and giving it to the people he says need it most.
Kristin Tate, come back soon. We love having you on.
Thank you, Liz.
Thank you so much. Same here. Thank you so much for having us in your homes. Thank you so much for watching.